The next thing what we have to learn is about our land. Now our country is called by two names, India and Bharat. The word India comes from the river Indus. Okay, Indus is a river. Just for information, if you know this much is enough, our country is called by two names, India and Bharat. And India, the word comes from the word, India comes from the word Indus. This is a river. Next we have finding out about our past. Now I have already told you we can know our past from many ways. People started reading the past books, old books, and they started reading. They got something called as manuscripts. What are manuscripts now? Manuscripts are like, the folded thing, okay? Mostly they are written by hand. They usually write on the palm leaf or on the bark of a tree, okay? And what they used to write? They used to write many things. They used to write about the science, about the place, about the lives of the kings, okay? All those important things they used to write on the manuscripts. Now these manuscripts, when they captured insects, some of the manuscripts were eaten by insects. And some were preserved in temples and monasteries. Monasteries are places where priests now reside or they live. Okay. Now this is about the manuscripts. Manuscripts are written by hand. Where they are written on the palm leaf and the bark of a tree. Bark, they remove a part of the tree, the main stem, they paint it and they write it. Okay. And you all know what they write. Different issues about science, about maths, life of the kings. Okay, all those things they write. And they mostly preserved in temples and monasteries. Okay. Next we have inscriptions. Now what are inscriptions? Inscriptions are mostly written on hard surfaces which are very hard. Okay, like stone and metal. For example, okay, now this is like an inscription. It's quite heavy. Okay. Now this is written on hard surface. It's a stone. This is a stone. It's written on stone or metal. This is called as inscriptions. The kings usually used to inscribe. They inscribed. They cannot remove them. They inscribed. Okay. So people could see, read, and obey them. And it is to keep in the center of the village, so people could see, read, and obey them. That's why the king inscribed their message on the stone or metal. Now that's the inscriptions. So they are written on hard surfaces like stone and metal. Okay, and the king inscribed them. They are stone inscribed. Okay, and people could see, read, and obey them. Now that's with the inscription. So we must know the difference between manuscripts and inscriptions. Next we can find the past through the help of archaeologists. Who are archaeologists now? Imagine if this full building comes down and you visit after 10-15 years and you call the archaeologist to find out what was there in this place. So the archaeologists systematically they dig the place, they will dig the building, and they will find many things like benches, chairs, chalks, and they will realize that this was a school. The same thing archaeologists, when they found any village which was buried, they found many things. They explored, they excavated. Excavated means what? They started digging systematically. They had instruments and they slowly, day by day, they dig. And what they found many things. When they excavated, they found tools, they found weapons, coins, in the bones of the animals, birds, the fish, grains they got, all these things they got, and they realized, we came to know that particularly these people were staying, they were eating bones, they were eating fish, all this information they got. And who gave them information? Those archaeologists. Okay? Many times the archaeologists or the historians, and they are called as detectives. The historians and archaeologists, they are called as detectives. What detective they do? They take the help of the sources. They take the help of the manuscripts, inscriptions, and they get many clues. That's how they find out about their past. They are called as detectives. Okay? Now, who are historians? Historians are the scholars. who study about the past. They study about our past. Who study? Historians, the scholars who study about their past. And if you see our textbook, okay, if you see our textbook here, the title is Our Past. Past, it's a plural form, past. Okay, we have studied so many past about farmers, the herderers, okay, the hunters, the skill gatherers. So many past we have studied. That's why the name of our book is Past. I hope students we have studied, you have understood this lesson. I have explained in a gist way. Okay, hope you like it and study well. Take care and God bless. Tata.